Nice job in this film.
Thanks.
I want to talk about Texas a little bit because the film was shot in
Great.
Texas. Why Texas to make this film?
Well, I knew that Dean wanted to pick a place that could sort of be anywhere in America. And you can go, a couple different realms of that. You can go sort of Western and Eastern and Southern, and the different looks of them. But I think he wanted to pick the most universal looking area, and Austin, Texas just seemed to fit the bill. And it had all these great, beautiful towns around where we shot this film, and it was such a pleasure to be there and working. I love it.
It's an interesting place because life in small town Texas revolves around the Dairy Queens, which is kind of like this place. It's the center of the universe. It's the center of all the activity of what really is going on. If you want to know what's going on, you go to the DQ, or in this case, you go to this place, to the burger place.
Yeah.
Did you end up with a film that you set out to make?
Did we end up with the film? Yeah, absolutely. And 10 times better than I hoped for, because I thought that the script was so wonderful, and that Vince Gilligan gave such a wonderful opportunity for actors to come in and embrace what he had given them, and which was something unique and different and not a cliche. But he ended up really getting actors that took it and made it into their own and worked really hard, and yet have this, natural ability to be these people without acting all over the place. I mean, everyone is so good in this movie. Catherine O'Hara, Luke Wilson, Jake Busey, Daryl Chill Mitchell, and they're so funny and incredible. And I feel like Vince gave them a gift, and they gave Vince a gift. And then you have Dean Pariseau, who's your leader and directing everything, with a wit and an intelligence that I think is so interesting in filmmaking. Because I think there are broad moments in this movie, but I also think it's not homogenized or spoon-fed in any way.
They're funny because they're earnest.
Yeah.
And they're real in it. I mean,
he has
if
such
they're
an
over the top,
interesting tone, Dean Pariseau. He's so wonderful. So this film was a really incredible experience for me.
You're starring in a film, and your co-star is your boyfriend.
Right.
Which your relationship, which is unusual, and not very often do I get to interview people who are making a film with somebody that they care about or love.
I do care about him.
When you look at him in this film, and his performance in the film, what pleases you?
How incredibly funny he is, how much he plays a person that is reacting to a lot of stuff that is just tumbling and having that sort of snowball effect on him, and how he remains charming through that. It doesn't ever become so burdened that he becomes whiny or complaining. I mean, he is just so good at carrying this film, and I feel like he's like an old movie star. I mean, I feel like he's really timeless, and he has great comedic timing and brilliant delivery, and I think that this film is so much of what it is because of the way he brings this person to life. And here's this man that is sort of, everybody's seeking and needing the attention of, and how, ripped apart he's being and how great he plays that. I mean, he just does a flawless job in this movie. And he makes everyone look good by being so good.